Everyone, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Always so happy to find you here. I do upload on Thursday, so please make sure that you subscribe and invite others to subscribe, and you will be notified by an alert when I upload new content for your pleasure. Uh, Hope everyone's prepared to have a happy 4th of July, and that is part of the reason for my cute little backdrop back there. This topic is dedicated to all dogs, and you will see why. All dogs, and especially this one, because last year on 4th of July, I got my beautiful, handsome Max. That's him back there. I got him last 4th of July, so it's a year for us together. And he turned 2 in March, so he was just a little over a year when I got him. And it's been a wild ride. It's been a good ride. He keeps me in shape, that's for sure. Very active, very, as you can see, handsome. M-A-C apostrophe S. Everyone calls him Max, M-A-X, but it's Max. But at any rate, there's Max, and he's my 4th of July dude, and happy 4th of July. I'm wanting to preface my background and my love of dogs before I get into this hot topic, which you have probably heard of and you didn't like either. I've been a dog lover all my life. I love animals altogether. I mean, I go to the zoo twice a year. If I go on vacation, I go, where's the local zoo? I just admire, I enjoy watching animals. But I've been a dog lover all my life. I was that kid. So here we are growing up. I was that kid who would find a stray dog and bring him home, and then get mad at my parents when I came home from school the next day and he was gone. Like, where's the dog? My dad had to talk to me twice. I was young, maybe 6, 7, and explain to me that the dog had a family. He just got away from his family, and don't you want to reunite the dog back with his family? And no, they're probably sad without their dog. And even then I would say, they don't need their dog. They don't deserve their dog because they let the dog get lost. I always felt that you should deserve to have your pet. Now stay with me in my train of thought, because when I get to this hot topic, you'll see why. When I became a teenager, I lived with my grandfather. And my grandfather had 2 German Shepherds, Butch and Dan. And sometimes he'd pick me up from school, from high school, and have the dogs in the back of the truck. And I'd either jump in the back of the truck and read my books and we'd drive off, or I'd get them out and we'd jog home together, because I was also running. So I spent a lot of times with my dogs. I've also gotten bit by dogs. More than once, more than twice. I think about 3 or 4 times I've been bitten by a dog, but that didn't stop me from being a dog lover. And it didn't start me from mistreating dogs. It didn't make me hit or handle dogs inappropriately. And so again, stay with me. This hot topic will make sense. I've also done charity work for dogs. I do 5Ks, 10Ks that would give money to pets that need a home, help find them a forever home. For this talk, I even wore my dog before Max t-shirt. Oh, I got my hair braided for Juneteenth. So there we go. There's his t-shirt. Prince. I had Prince. I got Prince. I rescued. Both my dogs were rescued. I believe in rescuing. I got Prince when he was 4 months old, and he rest in peace on June 28, 2019. I still remember the date. He was almost 16. So I believe in caring for your dog. I believe your dog is a member of your family. I believe your dog should be groomed regularly, have cold water, have the best food. I believe in treatment of them. They should have their nails clipped, their ears cleaned. They should, when you go on vacation, find a good place for them. My dogs go to the Pet Palace. I want them to have a whole program while I'm on vacation, where they're being walked, they're being run in the kennel, whatever. I want them to have their own kennel. I don't want to share all of that. All of that. I even have done, you won't believe it, but scrapbooks for my dogs. This is Prince. This is about, there's Prince, stuff about Prince. And even to the point to when I lost Prince in June 28, 2019. I even had a little, from this scrapbook, you'll see it here, like a little memorial for Prince. You can see all the little, you see that? That's his memorial. People came, they sent flowers, they donated money to the dog charity, all of that. I'm saying that to say this. I love our pets and I think they're members of our family and that we should treat them right and treat them well. And so when I saw this reality star, TV star, is Caesar Emanuel from Black Ink Crew, which is a pretty well-known reality TV show. So he's been on it since its inception. So I guess money don't make a man, because you should have had at least someone to care for your dog and to show you how to treat a dog. When I saw that he not only hit his dog, it's a small dog. It doesn't matter the size, but still, it's a small dog. Took it and put it in a cage and tossed the cage. No, didn't set the cage aside like I'm cleaning and I'm going to put you in your little doggy cage. No, it wasn't that loving. It was put it in and kicked the cage. I'm going to drop the link at the bottom of this description box. You can see it for yourself if you can. I didn't even have the heart to look anymore. I found this out because when you're a YouTube content creator, sometimes you get suggestions for topics and all that. I like to stay in my lane. I like to talk about the way we treat people and how kindness can be used as a great tool for you. And, you know, can't we all get along? My page, my channel is committed to that. But I also address quite heavily the wrongful treatment of others. You meant to treat that person that way. This is why we get off track. So having said that, when it was dropped in my channel suggestions, I just clicked it because it was about a dog. I wasn't like, look, I didn't even see it on the news. I didn't even see it in my Google searches or anything. When I saw that, I was very disturbed, peeved, and pissed off. Why would you do that? There's no reason why you should do that. Even if you told me why, it's inexcusable. There's no reason for it. You don't deserve a dog. You don't deserve a pet. Please surrender it if it hasn't been already. I don't know the status of it. If you follow my channel, you will hear periodic small little snippets like, I know a dog is a dog. I mean, I understand that. I'm talking about treatment of your pet. But if you watch my channel, you will sometimes hear my dog barking in the background, or you will hear a reference. I just don't see ever a reason to do what this reality TV star did. And it's disturbing. Did you remember Michael Vick, football player? And not that that should have been the reason for you not, it shouldn't be within, you have the capacity within you to do it. So that means you have the trauma within you to do it. So we talk about trauma. I talk about it all the time. The trauma, it is what's making you do what you did. Because a well person would never do it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It has nothing to do about being nice. A well, whole person would not even think to do that. I had a woman one time who didn't have the power of her voice tell me something negative that someone we both know did to his dog. And I said, oh, that's really awful to hear. Let's change the subject. And she said, aren't you going to report it? I said, me? I don't know anything about it. She said, I just told you. She knows how I feel about. She wanted me to take the action to report him. I said, no, no. This is an opportunity for you to use your voice, either to him directly, or if you feel you need to report him, you should. You're not going to use me for the strength to the weakness you carry. Mm-mm. But I do have this thing called a YouTube channel. Hello. To voice my opinion about another person that's out there too, that we don't know. There's no way I could sit across from you and have a conversation with you, Caesar, Emanuel. I don't think I'd be interested. But I do know this. A lot of times when the industry or a company or a corporation is caught in headlights like that, and they want to protect the star, they go and give them sensitivity training. Sensitivity training is not going to help us. Now, my understanding is he's no longer on the show, but I don't care to know anymore. Sensitivity training doesn't always fix that because it's deep inside. It's in the trauma zone of this person. Trauma gets trapped. That's why I said it needs to be pulled out, plucked up. People want to just massage you. They want to talk to you about it. They want to say, oh, you shouldn't do that. That is escapism to me. I've been around long enough to know what's really effective with the person who carries an ego. You'll never get through to them that way. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Niceties don't work with them because people have been kissing their butts all the way. That's how they got there. The ego is now in charge. You got to get past the ego to get to the trauma. And the ego is keeping the trauma, thinking that it's protecting the person, but it's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. You have to fix trauma at its root. You have to fix it at its root. And in order to do that, you have to visit or make the person revisit what's at the root. In this case, why you threw a small doll that's encaged and trapped and tossed it with anger and venom. You could then just, what made you do that? That's you have to discuss what made you did that and pull that out all the way, or the person will only find another way to do it and not get caught next time. This is what I mean by fix you. What you're not going to do is you're not going to toss my dog around. No. 2 months ago, I know it was Memorial Day weekend, I went outside to the yard to toss the ball with my Max back there. And I saw a beehive. I was like, oh my God, I got a beehive. Now I immediately went into caring for Max. I had no fear. I went into protection. Everyone knows me. I talk about protection. You cannot allow things to infiltrate your, whatever it is you need to protect. Your home, your pet, your dog, your relationship. And people don't know how to protect. Protection doesn't mean gung-ho going after you, but if it does, then you should be able to gung-ho go after you. I saw this beehive and I immediately brought my pet in, Max, and I called the vector control. And because it was Memorial Day, they said, oh, well, we can get to you on Tuesday. I said, no, they're out there now. I need to take care of it now. So I struck up a conversation, and I tend to do that. It's just a natural part of my personality. I struck up a conversation with the guy who took my call, and he began to tell me things that I could do. And we were talking quite a bit, and I was writing it all down, and I was going to do it. And he said, now, if you don't do it, we'll be there Tuesday morning. I said, oh no, I'm going now. He said, miss, it's a beehive. I said, but my dog is out there. And y'all, wait a minute, I got pictures. Y'all not gonna believe it. I went out there. I covered up like he told me. I totally covered up from head to toe. I was covered. And I went out there and I went power hosing just like he told me. into my own yard. And I did it several times a day for about 5 days until I saw no more bees. Now, what he didn't tell me is that when you no longer see the bees from the beehive, that for a day or two, there's a couple of bees waiting to attack you because you destroyed the beehive. I didn't know that. I'd never gotten bitten by a bee before. Ow! They got me. But they didn't get my dog. They did get me. Oh, I'm still treating the bee. I'm still trying to, I'm like, it's the summer. I got to get rid of these scars. I pull my own stingers. This is what I'm talking about. Protecting, goat level, not being afraid. And I went out because I didn't want them to bite my dog if I wasn't at home. I'm gonna show y'all this picture. Y'all don't believe me. Here it is. Look, here it is. Those were bees. Those are bees in here. He told me what to put in. The white balls, those are mothballs. Make sure I'm not showing y'all my phone business here. But these right here, let me put it so you can see it better. These are bees. All those are dead bees. He told me how to kill them. I went in and I went to the market. I mean, I got all kinds of stuff and I put the mothballs in there and I put them in. And the bees, I killed an entire hive of bees in protection of my dog. Now you think it's acceptable to me for you to put a small dog in a cage and toss it like it doesn't? It's go to hell. Caesar Emanuel, you don't deserve to have a dog. I'm sorry. A sensitivity training, whether you're on the show anymore, whatever, fix what's in you that would make you do that. Fix what's in you that would make you do that. And I'm sorry, see, do you see the energy? It's totally unacceptable. My dad used to say to me, Sheri, you can't be effective if you kick people that you can easily help. You have an open heart and you can help people. Don't kick them even when they make you mad by what they did. I still remember that. So I doubt Caesar Emanuel will ever see this video. So I'm sorry for saying go to hell. It's not my place to kick you. I'm sure others have done that. I'm just one of others, so many others who have done that. If you want to understand how to appreciate a pet like I did do mine, the guy behind me, going in a beehive for him, how to love them, and how to get to the root of your problem, which is your problem. The root of your problem, you're trapped by it. You think it's your ego protecting you from others, but you're trapped by your root. You can contact me because it's the right thing to do. And it's clear that you don't know the right thing to do. That's why you did what you did. And every person who mistreat other people, who toss them like they don't exist, who mistreat pets, who do those kinds, they don't know the right thing to do. Their trauma is tricking them into thinking it's acceptable when it's very unacceptable. This is what I mean by go fix you. The fact that you could do it. The fact that you could do it means something is unfixed at your root level. Go fix it. I love you. Bye. Bye, y'all.